Hello, my name is Michael Duncan. In our family, we love to do a lot of creative projects together. Diane and I work out the themes, colors, designs, and production of all of our paintings.
We would like to share with you two of our paintings, which we will also describe. The paintings are based on themes from the Urantia Book.
I would like to read an excerpt from page 1115 from the Urantia Book. The search for beauty is part of religion only insofar as it is ethical, to the extent that it enriches the concept of the moral. Art is only religious when it becomes diffused with purpose, which has been derived from high spiritual motivation. The depiction in The Divine Creation is a scene that is frozen in time. Creator son Michael and his creative associate, the local universe Mother Spirit, are in the process of lovingly creating the local universe of Nebadon, in which we live and progress spiritually. Both figures are side by side and linked or joined together in a number of ways and on a variety of levels as they commence their act of creation. Michael is the figure on the left, and the Divine Mother is on the right.
Their hearts are represented by the pink circles in the relative center of their bodies. These hearts symbolize the core of creative potential for the pair of co-creators. Through the action of the three smaller circles seen in between the hearts, the pair create through the loving gift of sharing life. The pink color represents the love they shine forth into their universe creation.
Michael and his creative associate are delicately joined at the head. Swirling through their minds and around the area of their heads are streams of creative mental energy that represent the intention to create. From their faces protrude crystalline figures composed of three conjoined triangles. Through these instruments, they imbue their universe creation with the Paradise Havona pattern, as well as infusing their offspring with spirit and mind. Coming out of the swirling mind stuff, and seen above it, is half of a sphere composed of brightly colored rainbow-type swirls. These represent the multiple spirit and mind levels of their creation.
Directly above the levels of creation is seen the animating spark of life, or the breath of life, that is breathed into creation. This action commences the process of physical, mental, and spiritual progression on the local universe level. The spark is represented by the jagged and blazing gold, red, and orange flames, or sparks.
On each side of the two universe co-creators are seen blue and silver embryos. Among other things, these embryos represent storehouses of potential life to be activated later as evolution in the local universe unfolds. As mentioned before, both figures are seen side by side in the painting. Michael is on the left, and the Divine Mother is on the right. Michael is only partly seen in the painting. This symbolizes the fact that during his administration of the created local universe, Michael's ministry sometimes carries him outside the realm of the local universe. Michael comes and goes from his universe creation as a consequence of his duties as universal sovereign. The Divine Mother during her administration of the created local universe, fulfills the role of liaison for the Spirit of Truth, the Holy Spirit, for mind ministry, and soul growth. The Temple of Light measures 20 by 24 inches. The medium is oil on canvas. This painting is based on the Temple of Light mentioned in the Urantia Book, paper 45, the Local System Administration. Our local system of Satania has as its administration center a cluster of 57 architectural spheres. Jerusalem is the capital of the local system of Satania. Jerusalem is almost 100 times the size of our planet. Jerusalem has 7 major satellites, called transitional culture worlds. Each of these worlds is about 10 times as large as our planet.
The 7th transitional world is called the World of Our Father. It is described in the Urantia Book as the silent sphere of the system. No group of beings is domiciled on it. The great Temple of Light occupies a central place, but no one can be discerned therein. All beings of the system worlds are welcomed as worshippers. Urantia Book, page 510.
As a sojourner on the 7th Mansion World, everyone has the opportunity to visit the 7th Transition World as well as its 7 satellites. Interestingly enough, the 7 satellites of Transition World number 7 are used as detention spheres for the imprisoned groups of the Lucifer Rebellion. Regarding the detention spheres, the Urantia Book says, "And this sad spectacle has been observable during these recent ages, and will continue to serve as a solemn warning to all Nebadon until the Ancients of Days shall adjudicate the sin of Lucifer and his fallen associates, who rejected the salvation proffered by Michael, their universe father." I don't know about you, but I think I would rather visit the Temple of Light and not be discernible, as opposed to being interned with Lucifer and his friends for everyone to see.
The Temple of Light on the 7th Transition World is not described in detail in paper 45. So part of the mandala experience would be to contemplate the geometric form in the painting and imagine or visualize how that temple might be. Questions for contemplation could be: how is worship conducted? What is the architecture of the interior of the temple? What holy objects or sacred art are used in the worship? Is there music? Who is moderating or officiating the worship? Etc. Or, if you choose, you could simply soak in the presence of the Father and be uplifted during your contemplation or meditation. We hope that you have enjoyed our 2 paintings, Divine Creation and the Temple of Light,